Healthy aging after 60 sometimes comes down to something as small as a tin of fish. Here is the quiet mechanism most people over 60 never hear explained in plain language.
Healthy aging after 60 sometimes comes down to something as small as a tin of fish. Somewhere tonight, an ordinary heart is skipping, quietly, secretly, while its owner sleeps and calls it nothing. And the fix, if she only knew it, has been sitting in her pantry the whole time.
I know a woman who kept a kitchen the color of a robin's egg. 71 years old, widowed 9 winters. She used to tell me that her heart had a flutter, the way you'd mention a squeaky hinge, an inconvenience, not a warning. She'd press her palm flat against her chest at the sink some mornings and just wait for it to settle. She never told her children. She didn't want to be that mother, the one who becomes an appointment, a worry, a burden carried down a hallway. But flutters have a way of becoming falls, and falls have a way of becoming empty chairs at Sunday tables. Here is the quiet mechanism most people over 60 never hear explained in plain language. Your heart doesn't beat because someone tells it to. It beats because of an electrical rhythm running through fatty membranes, cell to cell, an unbroken relay of signal. Those membranes are built, quite literally, from the fat you eat. When the walls of your heart cells are stiff and inflamed, the electrical signal stutters. That stutter is what she felt at the sink. Omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, the kind found richly in sardines, get woven directly into those cell membranes. They make them more flexible, more electrically stable. Cardiologists measure this with something called the omega-3 index, a simple blood test showing what percentage of your red blood cell membranes are made of these fats. Below 4%, the heart's rhythm sits on shakier ground. Above 8%, something remarkable happens. Arrhythmia risk drops, and the heart's electrical relay runs the way it did decades ago. Twice a week. That's the whole prescription. A tin of sardines, the small, oily, bone-in kind, skin included, twice weekly gives most adults enough EPA and DHA to move that omega-3 index meaningfully upward within 12 weeks. No supplement aisle required, no prescription. $4, maybe $5. Squeeze lemon over them. Mash them into good olive oil on toast. Let the bones dissolve in. They're the calcium you didn't know you needed either. If the smell turns you away, that's all right. Start with 1 tin. Sit with it. Let it become a Tuesday habit before it becomes a Thursday one too. But here's what the fish oil charts won't tell you. That woman in the robin's egg kitchen wasn't afraid of her heart stopping. She was afraid of being a burden while it kept going wrong. Healthy aging after 60 isn't really about the tin of sardines. It's about refusing to shrink yourself down to a flutter you don't mention. It's about believing you're still worth the appointment, the test, the $5 can of fish, the fuss. Every steady heartbeat is a small act of self-respect. Every skipped beat you finally tell someone about is an act of courage, not weakness. Twice a week, a tin of sardines feeds the very membranes that carry your heart's electrical rhythm. The omega-3 index is the quiet number behind a steady heartbeat, and raising it is cheap, simple, and entirely within reach after 60, 70, even 80. But the deeper healing starts earlier than the fork. It starts with deciding your flutter is worth mentioning out loud. This episode is a personal perspective and general wellness information, not medical advice. Heart rhythm changes should always be discussed with your physician, especially before beginning any new supplement or dietary pattern. Please consult your doctor. If this reached something in you, share it with one person who still calls their flutter nothing. Follow Art of Aging podcast for more honest, unhurried wisdom on healthy aging after 60.